All right guys, today we're going to be doing a product review after 1 year of use on this JEGS rolling work table with a 200-pound capacity. Their part number is 555-81420. So I got this rolling work table about 1.5 years ago, priced at $145. So it was a pretty decent price on a table, and when it came in a flat box and needed some assembly. It's pretty easy to assemble. Right out the box though, notice some big problems with the corners. As you can see, they're bent up on the front corners just because of the way it was shipped in a flat box with no protection on the outer edges. You know, whatever, I don't really care what aesthetics look like. The bigger problem with these corners are there are no rubber protections. So if you're working around painted surfaces, if you're a mechanic, you're working around painted surfaces, this is extreme risk to paint. I've never scratched a car with it, but I've definitely been working in cars, and you wanna have this close so that you can reach over and grab tools, but you have to always be conscious of where your feet are, if you kick it into a car, or where your body is, because if you are holding something and then you start pushing this into the car, this will definitely cause major paint problems. As far as the way the table works, it says a 200-pound capacity. I believe that would be like if you put it right in the center of the table, because as you can see, there's a lot of flex on this. I have put heavy transmission components on this, and the further from the center out you get it, when you roll, it starts to want to tip the whole thing over. So I would not use it for 200 pounds worth of stuff. I would use it as I've been using it, which is just have tools and bolts on while you're working. Obviously, if these are the tools you're using right now, if you're not using the tool right now, go ahead and put it back. And for that purpose, it's been all right. One thing that I didn't know about when I first got it built was the adjustment on this lower arm. As you can see, I had it moved further in, and the thing would want to tip over a lot. So moving it out to the same width or almost the same width as the top will keep it from wanting to tip over this way. You can also loosen this and spin the top here, but if you have it in this position, it will want to tip this way. You can see it like pretty easily. Any kind of weight on this will want to tip it. So you want to have this pretty much the same as the wheels. The reason it can spin is so that you could, potentially slide it under a car and get it right next to you without being in the way. But like I said, with no protection here, you really need to put some rubber trim around this to protect it. Like I say, you need to know these things before you buy it. It's not gonna be aesthetically perfect. You're gonna have to do some modifications to it, and you really need to know how to set it up properly before you start working on it. Otherwise, you're gonna be picking up bolts everywhere and dealing with scratch paint.